Xiaomi.
Xiaomi Corporation is a Chinese electronics company founded by Lei Jun in 2010. Xiaomi invests in smartphones, mobile apps, laptops, bags, trimmers, earphones, MI televisions, shoes, fitness bands, and many other products. In our last communication campaign, our target personas, a man and or a woman that is 20 to 40 year olds, that is sociable, not compromising with his or her features, uses social media frequently and share their experiences. From lower middle class and middle class that is searching for a value for money option and cares about his or her mobile performance. Our main positioning is the best phone under 200 euros. Xiaomi is customer oriented. Indeed, it is one of these brands that are obsessed with their customers. That's why they rank 4th globally in the smartphone market. The points of parity are characteristics, quality, and availability. The points of difference are cost advantage, physical stores in France, a community, an ecosystem with a huge range of products, triathlon system adopted, which is something really unique, combining hardware, software, and internet devices. With our existing communication campaign, we try to enhance even more the MI fan community. Xiaomi does not use traditional means of advertising, considering them costly. Instead, we reduce the price of our mobile phones to provide our customers with the value for money solution. Focusing on the digital customer experience and customer relationship management, we invest in social media marketing and search engine marketing. Instant replies to every customer message is a catalyst for us, reinforcing the loyalty levels.
The sounds feature of the last ad campaign of Xiaomi has clearly visualized the category identification needs satisfied, which is a good camera, 48 megapixels, an incomparable battery backup of at most 2 days, and another important need of value for money, the best smartphone for less than 200 euros. While above the base, brand knowledge is segregated between performance, right side, and imagery, left side. However, on the performance, the last campaign of ad has shown relatively better results as to compare to its imagery angle. Xiaomi intelligently and in a funny way showed the effective physical characteristics of a Redmi Note 7, its camera quality, 48 megapixel, ultra long lasting battery for 2 days, product reliability. In addition, they have tried to focus on user profile, like who are the target customer, who has a social media mania, who love to tweet, snap, post, share it, or a selfie freak, never want to miss the chance to post the best quality picture as early as possible, which precisely cover the imagery of the CBBE model, which is weak in comparison to performance. In the last ad campaign of Xiaomi has smartly played the role in generating the feeling, fun, excitement, like who will have the best picture, or fight for who will charge the phone the fastest. And it also has self-approval, like still having the battery, whereas the other's phone battery is almost dead, which is better on the emotional route under the CBBE model. Whereas in the right side of the last campaign was not more effective on the judgment, it only able to cover superiority factor than other brands in terms of battery, so not strong on the rational route in the CBBE model. However, the last ad campaign failed to cover the sense of attachment, engagement, community, and most importantly the loyalty element in respect to France ad campaign. The brand is still not on the top of mind of people for the target customer. Now for the SWOT analysis. The strengths are, it has a cost advantage, it is ranked 4th in the world as a smartphone, it is innovative, it has the MIUI app, Xiaomi Studio, My Creation. It has the triathlon model, hardware, software, and internet. It has social media strategy. In the weaknesses, it's a low profit margin, lack of global experience, lack of consumer advantage, for instance in the European market. The threats are the competitors, Huawei, Vivo, Oppo, and they're on the same technology and they're close price. They're cutthroat competition. There's rapidly changing technology and the emerging CSR scandal. In terms of opportunities, the French market is focusing on marketing and strategy. They still haven't tapped into that market. And there's also high technology under a reasonable price, which is very attractive for the people in France.
Brand architecture is nothing but a structural outlook of an organization to stand out from different competitors. The European smartphone ecosystem has welcomed a new player, Xiaomi, who has made an aggressive play from the start. The Chinese smartphone manufacturer has already gained a good portion of the market share, thanks to its portfolio of reasonable devices, which seem to be appealing to price-conscious European consumers. The architect of the Chinese company's global ambitions could be analysed based on its aggressive behavioural approach, its debut in Spain, then to Italy, the UK, now in France. Hence, its brand strategy is based on global branding architecture. The Redmi Note 8 is part of the multi-brand in the global branding strategy market. Xiaomi has another brand of its portfolio, which is the Mi smartphones, such as the Mi 6, 7, and 9, along with the Redmi 6, Redmi 7, Redmi 7 Pro, etc. Now, its flagship phone is the Redmi Note 8.
Right now, Xiaomi is between the stage of introduction and development. Therefore, it needs to focus on raising brand awareness, brand knowledge, and brand attitude. We propose an integrated marketing campaign that covers both what they did well and what they need to improve from the last campaign. Our concept of the new campaign is to introduce its exceptional functions versus competitive price in a funny way. By the way, we can fulfill both left side and right side of Keller's pyramid. That's why we have Redmi Note 8, the value that matters. Unbeatable smartphone for less than €250. In the execution part, we will divide the campaign into 4 phases: awareness, interest, action, and advocacy. So part 1 is awareness. The first thing we will do are YouTube video ads. We will play our advertising video to targeted customers. We have a look at our demo.
I love my mom! I love my smartphone!
Marcel, Philippe, my friends!
Jean-Claude!
Welcome back from China! It was awesome! I discovered something super!
I had the best smartphones and I had the best camera.
Yeah, but I have much better battery life.
But I have the best interconnectivity.
And I have more durability. Guys, don't fight! Redmi 8 Pro has all these features and many more.
64 megapixel camera, 20 megapixel front camera, 4500 mAh fast charging, 6 GB RAM, octa-core processor, Gorilla Glass 5.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. The second thing are print ads. Okay, now, to amplify, we will use the images of funny people on the video ads. And the next thing is these images will be shown in bus stations, metro stations, phone charging machines, and to recall customers, and in all public locations. Next thing is product placement. Redmi Note 8 will be put into music videos of famous French singers who have modern and upbeat lifestyle. Some suggest Angèle, Tal, Joyce Jonathan, Sidoine, Luan, all famous artists. The context of the videos could be traveling, adventures in mountain areas. Even there, Redmi Note 8 still does well without charging for several days. The last part of awareness is PR. We will only focus on online newspapers and magazines. Angles we can use are like introducing outstanding features with focus on strong battery, efficiency of camera, or for instance, articles that can suggest best smartphones of under €255, in which of course the phone would perform well. So phase 2 is interest. The first thing we want to do is buzz marketing. We want to create a word of mouth among the community. For instance, tech reviewers on YouTube. Examples include Monsieur GRR, FR Android, The Grand Test, and introduce the fan to the Redmi Note 8 with focusing on the phenomenal new features that no smartphone has ever had before, which is 48 hours of using without a single charge. It also goes 48 megapixels for the rear camera and 20 megapixels for the front camera, which is just unheard of. Then we want to sum up all the Redmi Note 8 as the best smartphone under €250. We can also use some of the lifestyle and YouTubers, bloggers, for instance Cyprien, Le Rire Jaune, Norman, all people with influence in France, vloggers, etc. We want to introduce the Redmi Note 8 as a powerful device that is always beside them, so no matter what the situation is, whether it's business, traveling, or just having fun. They never have to worry about being out of battery. Moreover, it also has exceptional cameras that meet their demand of being classy on social media. We want to organize small parties in Xiaomi shops and invite my fans to experience and share their opinions. My fans being the MI fans extension of Xiaomi, the brand. The second thing in generating interest is organizing a 48-hour film project. That's a contest. And the idea is that amateur filmmakers gather as teams to participate in a film marketing contest. In 48 hours, they have to make a short film with Redmi Note 8 from writing scripts, recording, and editing. Through these activities, participants can see the power of the products, strong battery, good camera, etc., and share their own true experience with the community. Also, this takes advantage of their sharing for PR materials. We amplify the contest by promoting contestants' movie on Xiaomi's website and YouTube so that they feel that there's recognition for what they've done. The next thing is to shift into action. We want to make sure that Xiaomi has interesting deals with telecommunication companies such as SFR, Free, and Orange. We want to make sure that people can have the best value for money, so cheap deals with good companies. The second thing is availability in retailer shop. We want Xiaomi salesmen present in every retailer such as Fnac, Darty, Best Buy, Auchan, and all relevant ones in France. We want them to be here during launching time to give customers detailed information and advice about the new product, which is the Redmi Note 8. The fourth part is advocacy. The first thing we want to do is organize mini-games. We want to make sure that we have 100 customers, some of our most loyal and engaged customers, say that they use the hashtag Redmi Note 8 and have the most likes on their social media pages, which include Facebook, Instagram, and any other relevant one. We want to make sure that they receive a brand new wearable, the Mi Band 4. So all those 100 people will be rewarded, so people will be encouraged to take part. The second thing is to use the Mi Fan meeting in Xiaomi shops. We want to organize events which are more like workshops and seminars where people are taught how to make the most out of the Redmi Note 8. It's a showcase, you get to have some tips, take some great pictures, and it's a hands-on experience. And through these events, Mi Fans will be expanded and the community will be maintained.